Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Indian Racing Community F1 2021 Season 8. Today we are racing at Bahrain. It'll be an interesting race. I am joined by Haphazard today in the com box. So, how are you, Haphazard?
Hi Slay, I'm doing well. I'm hoping I can get some exciting action from today's race.
Well, TierX never fails to amaze, and it will be an interesting one. And Bahrain, a track which is easy to learn, but it's hard to master. And let's see if some of our drivers can do the same. So, what do you think is the preferred strategy today?
I I think it's an easy soft to medium in my opinion. These tires can go that long if you care for them, and I've seen people pull that off easily.
Well, let's take a look at this track and let's see what it looks like. So this corner is 5.4 kilometers. It has 15 turns and three DRS zones, and one of them being a double detection zone. So I actually know, and a lot of elevation changes on the track, and pretty good track. It has been a staple in the F1 calendar many times, and we'll be looking to get some entertaining racing today as well. But let's take a look at a hot lap around this track, and let's see how blistering fast it is.
Alright then, a lap of Bahrain rounding the final corner. We start off the Sakir circuit standard layout, which doesn't use the outer loop circuit. Lap times somewhere around the 1 minute 26-27 region, coming down to turn 1, braking at the 100-meter marker, turning in, wheels lock up slightly. Got to take a little wider line into turn 2 just to open up the corner, try not to eat too much of the curb on the inside. Turn 3, a fairly mundane corner, DRS. Coming down to turn 4, take as much of the track as you can on the left hand side, don't touch the inside curve and try not to run wide on the exit. Turns 5 and 6, a quick slalom of corners. Turn 7, all taken pretty much almost flat out. Turn 8, get the car rotated. Turn 9, a fast left-hander leading down to a complicated braking zone of turn 10, easy to lock the inside front wheel here as we open up the DRS. Now for the back straight, another overtaking opportunity here, going down into turn 11, braking just between the 150 boards, hook the car in, try to use all the track and move the car immediately over to the left hand side for turn 12. A fast right-hander before turn 13, drop down a couple of gears, little tap on the brakes, open up the corner as much as possible, and we head down the final little section of track before we head down to the final corner, braking just below the green board, hook the car in once again, try not to run wide, easy to invalidate here, and that is a lap of the Sakir circuit.
Wow, that was an amazing fast lap right there. You could just see how fast he was approaching these corners. A pretty good lap. What are your opinions on that, Slayer?
Yeah, definitely a blistering lap time right there, and hopefully our Tier X drivers can recreate that. But we're still not a go for quali. So, haphazard, what do you think about this track and how interesting will it be?
I mean, I think this is probably one of my most favorite tracks. It's not an easy track. It's a bit technical, when you enter sector 2, but then the way this track flows, it's also easy for people to overtake if you can keep up with the other drivers. I think this is one of those optimal circuit designs that everyone needs to follow up on.
Yeah, it definitely is. I completely agree with you. And I would like to associate this track with a Mexico probably. First two sectors pretty straightforward, not too confusing, nothing really to do. And then when you get to sector three, it's a very technical track, and it just becomes very different than what you see in the sector one.
Yeah, definitely. I think when you mention sector 3, the only thing I can think about is the long right-hander.
Yeah.
I mean, if you go a bit too deep or sort of touch the inside curves, you're probably
Mm-hmm.
gonna spin out. So you have to be careful at that corner. You have to, carry as much speed, but at the same time, you have to make sure that your tires can take it at the same time. What do you think
Nice.
about the tires right now, the tire degradation display? Yeah. What do you think about that?
A lot of differing opinions in my from what I've seen at this track. Some people say that it's an easy soft medium. Some people say no, no, you can't do this. You have to do a two stop. Some people even suggest the medium hard, and so I do think we'll be seeing a lot of different strategies, especially from one of the usual racers here, Simply Whitey. He usually opts for the medium tire, and I do think we'll be seeing that today as well. So yeah, we'll find out soon enough. But the strategy and the tire deck is very different in everyone's opinion. I think that's just on their own tire management skills, and yeah, that's all it's gonna be.
I guess it also depends on the setup. If their setup is a bit heavy on their tires, then you can see them going for the two stopper. But yeah, I think the fact that we have a chance where two stoppers close to one stopper, we might have some interesting late race action. And the safety car always brings up the best in strategies at some point. So that would be interesting to see if there's a safety car that will play a key role in this race.
Yeah, safety cars are, I think what I expect them to come out, and yeah, you also do expect them to come out at least once, and yeah, I think we should be go for quali soon, but yeah, it'll be an interesting race, haphazard, and yeah, let's enjoy this one.
Yeah, Slayer, while we're waiting for quality to start, can we take a look at the constructor standings and the driver standings? Because, we only have 3 races left, considering Bahrain as well. And I think the fight for the top step is very, very close at this stage. So it would be amazing to take a look at that before we start the race.
Actually, by close, I don't think it is close actually. I'll just take a look at the website and inform you. And
I believe it's a 15-point deficit to the leader, if I'm not wrong.
so
Simply
yeah,
White is
oh
currently
yeah,
leading the
Simply White is
championship.
leading, but Devdutt Menon has caught up by a lot actually. And
Yeah,
yeah, Alfa Romeo, I think their constructors is sealed at this point. So Simply Whitey
yeah,
and
definitely.
Pre the Pro will be getting their names into the Hall of Fame. But yeah, the drivers is yet to be decided. 2 rounds left. It will be a very close one, man.
Yeah, I mean, you can see if Aerodev completely dominates in these 3 races
Two.
and simply has one bad race, you could see the tables just
Yeah,
shifting completely.
it's
I
gonna
think
be down to the wire.
Simply has been able to keep up his drivers championship or his position in the drivers championship. He's been holding on it for a long time right now,
Yeah,
and it's just in these races, it's just gonna show if he's got what it takes to retain that championship.
I think there was some drama in the Alfa Romeo garage, and a few driver swaps did happen because Aerodev actually did race for Alfa Romeo in the starting of the season, but then due to some problems, then he didn't race for a few rounds, and I think that's what's helped Simply Whitey keep his championship position. But as we talk, quali is a go, so let's go there.
Mhm.
Aerodev is almost outlap already. He's already on the soft tire. Race fighter and simply opting to go out on the inter just for some delta. But yeah, interesting to see different strategies here.
Yeah, let me just refresh my screen.
So 16 and a half minutes left in this quali session, and no one has set a lap as of now. But we will be seeing a few lap times rolling in soon enough. So Aerodev having a bit of a moment there. I don't know if he's confident in the car today, but yeah, we'll find out. And just one of the McLarens racing today, Pasty there. Um, so expecting to see a lot of battles there in the mid pack and the top pack as well. Unless Aerodev just decides to run away with this one too. Because in Canada and Imola, he has had very dominant performances from what I've seen. I don't think I watched the last stream, so yeah, I don't know what the result for that one was. Probably Aerodev won it, but yeah, not confirmed. So
Yeah,
Aerodev on his lap now.
I'm having a small issue, Leia. I can't see your stream on Discord for the time being. I'm not sure if it's just contained to me at this point.
I'll just check that one for you. Yeah, I do think that's a problem. I'll just fix that.
Sure.
Is it visible now?
No, it's still black. Just let me.
I can see it from here, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's
We
still
can see
visible
it.
now.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, so as you were saying, everyone's on the outlap right now. I think the key persons that we looking at is probably Mink, Aerodave, Catty, Simply, and Pri. I think these boys are the ones who'll be competing for pole today. I think these guys are definitely have a big chance. I think Mink is going to be a surprise. Excuse me.
I think
It's
Mink's
going to be.
always been there, but just some bad luck has affected him a lot in these races. And if not for that bad luck, he would have been up there, I'm sure. But Aerodev coming across the line, it's a 126.4. That's a quite a good lap time, I must say. And yeah, that puts him on provisional pole.
Yeah,
Pasty
but
decides to abort his attempt. I don't know what's the reason for that, but yeah.
maybe he might have invalidated the lap. But why? Yeah, 126.4. That's not the pace I expect from Aerodave. I think he's still understanding the track and checking how the grip is. He's not pushed to the maximum yet. I expect somewhere around 125, 124.9 for Aerodave and pole today. I think those are the times we can see these guys competing at with these soft tires.
And it's already getting heated up here at Bahrain, and so is it getting heated up in my room. So I turn on my AC.
Yeah, I think looking at Mink right now, he's on his fast lap. Of course, he's approaching turn 4 at this point, and yeah, he tried to keep that car as close to the apex as possible. Of
And
course, you don't
purple
want to
sector
run
one.
on. Oh yes, purple sector 1. I think if I was in his position, I'd take a bit more of the curb on the outside
Yeah, I
at that
agree.
corner, try to get as much speed as I can. But again, he's still
Does he go
using
deep?
all of the
He does miss
tires.
the apex there.
Yeah, he went a bit too deep there.
I think it's easy to
Definitely,
do
I
that
think.
here.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's like you're completely right with that. It's very easy to do that over there.
I would rather cut this curb and not invalidate my lap, but he doesn't actually. And hopefully he doesn't touch the inside curb here. That's a yellow flag. Who is that? And he does invalidate. I think
Yeah,
he
yeah, that's
invalidated there itself, but it
yeah,
didn't show
yeah.
up. But yeah, I think a better option would be to cut the inside curb over there and maybe just put a tire on the left side of it, and just so that you don't cut that curb.
So apparently, Face Fighter caused the yellow flag. I wonder if he just lost his car coming into turn. I believe it should be 12, right?
Yeah, and Axel Bobby taking this sector pretty well. He's about a second off the pace at the moment, but yeah, hopefully he can regain that on the straight and in the final corner. And one thing I have noticed is that it's better actually to short shift on the exit to fifth gear, and you will actually gain some time there if you do that.
Mm-hmm.
And he's
Yeah,
second and a half of the pace right now.
wow. That's still again. These lap times leave more to be for you to want from these lap times. I think
Yeah.
everyone is pushing, but the track isn't just right there. The track isn't in its prime condition at this stage. The track still needs a bit more rubbering in, to get the optimal pace out of it.
I do agree with you, and yeah, now it's gonna be kind of a stalemate, and no one is setting their laps right now. So it's yeah, interesting to see who takes pole today. Um, from what I can see, Aerodev looking comfortable out there, but Pasty deciding to go for the medium tire actually. So yeah, we'll be seeing some of that.
Again, I looking at the pace on that medium tire, I don't think Pasty wouldn't want to start on that
I think that was
because
just an
he's
aborted attempt.
yeah, yeah, I guess, and he's
Yeah,
in the pits right now,
yeah,
so
he's coming out right now. So once Pasty is starting his hot lap, he'll go on board him.
yeah, but
But
looking at the guys behind, Face Fighter, PG, Mist, Catty, Mink, Pri. I mean, if I was in this race right now in their position, I'd still put one lap before I go for my final out lap because you never know when you're trying to push and then you retire and then you have to start from P13 or something. These the walls are quite close to you in this circuit, so you can mess up there if you're really pushing your car.
yeah,
And It's always better to step.
Well,
Yeah, FaZe is clearly doesn't care about track limits at this point. He's just trying to get around as quickly as possible.
I think he wants to get to the line and get his run done as soon as he can. But
I
surprisingly,
wonder.
half of the field still hasn't set a lap time yet. So interesting.
Yeah, yeah. I guess they'd probably want to set a lap as quickly as possible, just to make sure that even if they end up losing the car or retiring the car, they still have a relatively fast lap time on the board to help them later in this race.
But yeah. So as we speak, I think that is Free the Pro on his Hotlap. Can we go on board him, please? And that is another purple sector for Aerodave. Where does Free the Pro go? P2, just
Definitely,
1/10 away, but Aerodave is improving on his lap.
it's
So yeah.
1/10 off his pace right now. But you can see Aerodif just went quicker in
Haha.
sector one. He's got more pace in that car right now. You can see that. Oh, when he takes that corner
Ooh.
pretty well,
I think
in my
Aerodave is one
opinion.
of the most skilled drivers in this TierX pack.
Oh, definitely is. He's one hell of a racer, and racing against him is like racing against the inevitable at some stage. He's gonna get that P1 if he
A
keeps that car
104 in the second sector. Oh man,
in that position.
that's good.
Like,
He's gonna be aiming
he,
for 25, if not wrong.
yeah, like I said, I always expected him to be in the 125 range. 126 is just not his pace. But wow, look at. I still think he could have taken the curbs a bit more there, but
And
yeah,
yo, that's so close. But
126.13.
an
I
improvement.
wonder where did he lose that time?
I don't think he lost. I think he gained about 4,000 in the last sector. But let's go on board Pasty if we can. Dan.
Again, is Pre going for another fast lap
No, no, no. He's
consecutively?
aborted this one. It's
Yeah, he's at over.
Oh, and he's aborted this one too, Pasty. But he's gonna be starting another one soon. So let's stay on board
You
him.
know, I always make the mistake of leaving Pasty out of every single,
Yeah.
contention, because the man has put his car on the front row in Italy at Monza, and he's won the Mexican Grand Prix. So this guy clearly has a lot of pace, and yeah, the only reason we don't put him up there in
Aerodave.
terms of in terms of comparing him with Aerodave is because of his absence from most of the races.
I think
I
that's
think
just
that's the
luck.
only thing holding him behind. True.
I think all of the McLarens have had bad luck this season, so I'm not
Yeah,
surprised.
true.
The
I mean,
TX
unfortunately,
yeah, go on.
Pasti had to retire from the Monza race, and he had a dreadful start in that Monza race as well. So, yeah, the McLarens definitely had bad luck this season.
Yeah, and he did get killed at the restart too, if I'm not mistaken, on the safety car restart. Or I
Yeah,
think
I'm
that was
pretty
his
sure.
teammate probably. Or I think it was both of them actually. So that just makes
Yeah,
it worse.
as far as I remember, I think Pasty just retired while he was fighting for P4, P5 against Scatty and something.
It's
I
not
think he
that good
just
of a
lost his
sector.
gear.
It's 1 second down already on Aerodave's time. So I think he's looking at a P3 probably if he can stick it at this point. Simply Mighty not setting a lap at this point. So I'm not sure what's going down there at Alfa Romeo. That's P8. He still stays there. Where did he lose so much time?
I think those mediums are just not
Yeah,
working
I
out
think he
for
has to
him.
go on to the softs.
It's just been 2 laps on those mediums, and he's just got 5 minutes left. Is missed on a fast lap. He's just went purple sector 2 right there. Okay, maybe we might see Mist do something here.
Well, Mist
Purple.
not usually a contender there, but
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'll
I think he had a bad
definitely.
exit there.
Let's see how far up is he.
P4, not bad.
P4, not bad for Mist there. But he's still far off.
I think that's just
At least Sunny's
Aerodave's
pace.
pace just showing.
I mean, true,
Chatty there
but even if
now.
you look at
Chatty
sorry,
purple sector 1 and heading through the
okay, that's
S's
pretty
now.
good.
Heading into
Ooh,
this
that's
tight
close.
right hander
That was close.
and he does almost touch the apex.
Okay.
Bit of traction showing up there. And, oh no! Oh, he actually makes it. I thought he lost it.
Okay, nice. Yeah, nice.
Aerodev
He
left.
still made it, but I wonder. I think he must have disconnected or something.
Yeah, but
I
I don't think he'll get
wonder if
another
he's gonna
attempt.
get. Yeah, he didn't get his fastest sector 2, so he lost time in sector 2. I think probably at
Sector 2's not
turns
ended
8.
still, man. And it is purple.
Oh, okay. It is purple. Damn. Cat is going
And that's
off.
an invalidation. I think he thought if he can
Oh, he
stay off
saved it. He
track for
saved it.
enough.
Yeah, he saved it. He saved it. He saved it.
Oh man,
Cat is
that's
still
very
in this
sus
fight.
from Catty now.
I think he must have let off the throttle a bit to, just to cope up with that
24, 25. Will it be
validation.
pole for Catty? No, it's not. It's P2. But
Oh, it's
that's a good
3/4.
attempt.
I think he must have lost at least 1/10 at the
Yeah, he
final
did. Surely.
final sector.
He surely did. But
That
that's a
was
great
still
lap.
one. That was still one hell of a fast lap from Caddy. But here's the interesting thing: Simply still out there
Contended wing is out.
in P11. See, no, he's not out, but he's still out there in he's on his outlap right now.
No,
In
contented
P11,
wing.
that's not a. Oh, Mink is out. Damn,
Yeah.
that's not good for Mink.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. He's in the pits. But yeah, Simply on his outlap. So let's go on board Simply actually. I'm interested to see this
Yeah,
one.
I think Simply's got everything to lose right now. This is the quali that he probably wants to maximize on right now. He's P11, not in the best position. At least
Oh,
if he can put it.
that's damage
Oh,
probably. And I think
Bobby
that's
gets
just ruined Bobby's hopes of another run.
yeah, he'll just have to go quickly into the faster. Who was that?
Jungle Naidu, I guess.
Jungle Naidu.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Simply actually from this position, he has everything to gain to be honest. So yeah, he only goes higher from here onwards. He doesn't go lower.
true. There's nothing lower than that. But yeah, I think simply part of his plan is to keep his car on track, not lose it in his pursuit for pole.
Yeah, now we see Axel Bobby rushing back to the pits and trying to get out. It's gonna be tight,
But
man. It's gonna be tight.
if he can pull it off, if he can get one final lap in here, that would be insane considering that he has damage in his front wing.
Yeah. I do think he's gonna go into the pits.
I think if I was Bobby, I'd
And
probably
Faze
just
retired on. He retired on the track.
If I was Bobby, I would probably not brake in the pit lane at all and just go full speed in there.
Yeah, you just get a warning probably.
Yeah, but like you said, Face getting P5, I didn't even notice that. Well, true, but still, it's Face getting P5. It's a big thing considering it's Face. Face. The weird thing is, Face is a good qualifier. It's just the racecraft and the race pace. Yeah, that's the only issue he has.
I think he does too much time trial. That's probably the reason for it. But simply, now, can we get a purple sector here? Or can we not? No, it's not purple, but it's 3.2 seconds up.
But still, you can see, like, even if Simply can put it up to P5, I think that's a good result. And you can see the gap between Aerodev and Sunny. It's just 1 second. So if he can at least put it in P4, P3, it's still a good result for Simply. And even if he doesn't hit purple sectors, he still needs to put a fine lap up there.
Even Pastry's on a lap now, on the soft tire actually. And I think even if he messes up, he'll get another bite of the cherry. So yeah, not a worry for him.
Ooh,
purple.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, definitely on a fast lap right now. Perfectly. He's perfectly maintained pace right there. He's keeping his car under control. I think he's up. He's gonna put it on the front row here. I'm pretty sure he's gonna put it on the front row.
Good line from Simply, man. And 25, 26, P4, not bad. That's a good lap from Simply.
Second row. So the Alphas are probably gonna lock the second row.
Yeah, probably. Unless Pastry manages to ruin the party here.
True.
And that's Aerodev. And on another lap, he doesn't need to, but he still will.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's just pursuit for getting every single 10th out of that lap.
Pastry has invalidated. Will he make it to the line? And that question will be answered later because of Twitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you think about the current running order now, haphazard?
I think I expected Erediv to be up there. Carty is a big surprise. Well, not a big surprise, but yes, a surprise indeed. Again, pre the pro and simply doing the best job, keeping that second row locked up. But the last time they locked up the second row,
Oh, oh,
um,
oh.
yeah. So why not, Slayer? We shift to Sam's POV.
Yeah. I'll do that just now.
Yeah, I think we were expecting that technical issue to pop up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I was saying, the last time I think, as far as I believe, Pre and simply locked up the second row. I think they ended up getting.
Caddy takes a checkered
Uh,
flag, and that's P3.
okay, so that's P3 for Catty. Again,
I know they will improve.
we far back. Erediv still going
26
for it.
dead.
126.012. Damn. That is a quick lap from Erediv right there.
Actually, P
Again,
did catch up by quite a bit.
yeah,
He just
so
aborted
I
this one, so
wonder
that's
if this
it.
simply, if Simply is going to do something on it. I wonder if he's going to do something or not. Is he actually going for a lap? Because you have to think about your tire wear as well when you're putting laps in this track. You don't want to push those soft tires a bit too much because you need them at the end of the race.
Pasty aborts his attempt. No.
Yeah, I
He
think the
shot
grid
straight.
is set. I don't
Yeah.
think Simply's gonna push for another lap.
Or will he?
Can we look
No.
into
He
Simply?
surely won't. But yeah, this team does seem much higher quality. Yeah, simply just taking his own sweet time to get to the line. Is that a Mercedes on the lap? No, it's not. I think it's just simply ID we're waiting for, and that's it. That's the grid set for today. And yeah, Aerodev takes pole position here at Bahrain with a blistering 26.0. Pre the Pro follows closely behind, just 1/10 back. And yeah, if we can get Sam into the VC. And yeah, Aerodev takes the pole position here at Bahrain. Preet the Pro accompanies him on the front row. And Scatty follows closely behind with Simply Whitey taking P4, keeping his championship hopes alive. Stealthy Sunny in the Ferrari takes P5, Mist follows behind in P6. A bit of a gap opens up there. And Face Fighter just 3 thousandths away from P5, P6, I'm sorry, just 3 thousandths. And Jungle Naidu 1/10th away in P8. Walking Nut, Axel Bobby, Pasty, PG, and Contented Mink without setting a lap completes the grid for our race today here at Bahrain. Yeah, just waiting for everyone to ready up, and we should be going for the race.
Oh, I just realized I was muted for that entire time. I was
Oh,
speaking. Yeah, like I was saying, I didn't expect Pre to be that close to Erediv for 1/10 just behind Erediv is very close to matching Erediv's pace, and I didn't think P would be able to do that, but I think he's showing that he's still got a lot more pace left in the race,
how
and one
likely is it
opportunity.
to get rain at Bahrain?
No, it's not likely at all. I don't expect don't expect rain at Bahrain,
I
please.
wish, I wish.
The when you race in the Middle East, you're never gonna get rain. They only get rain like once or twice in 1 year. So yeah, the fact that it might rain in these races, yeah, it's unlikely.
I wish we could just
Unless
see a race with rain at Bahrain, man.
unless they bring back, Bernie's sprinkler idea where he proposed that they add sprinklers throughout the entire track to add artificial rain just to make the race a bit more interesting. But it's just that morally gray area where if someone gets hurt because of those sprinklers, then you just you don't have anyone else to blame but yourself. Yeah, speaking about rain, it's just a trend nowadays with nature. Whenever like it rains, it just rains so much that the race gets postponed or delayed by an hour or so, and it just at this stage it's just getting you just get PTSD back to Belgium.
Well, actually, the last race is Belgium, no? If I'm not mistaken.
True, true. So
So,
I won't put it past Belgium to have like a small bit of rain there.
not a small actually. If it does rain, it will be quite heavy. And yeah, getting through Rouge will be a heck of a task.
But yeah, but I guess those drivers are sort of ready for that challenge. Rain does bring its disadvantages, but in terms of keeping our cars close, it does also help us with that.
Yeah, that is true. But and even the ERS regain with rain is much higher and much easier to manage your ERS
Yeah,
in the rain.
definitely.
So that makes it much better for the drivers to go for an overtake. And yeah, still not
Yeah,
ready.
I
So
guess the rain technically takes away DRS, but gives you ERS just to combat that. Yeah, I wish we get action like that, three wide into turn one or something. This track is infamous for going three wide, so
yeah,
I wish someone just shows that.
I think Tati and Prisa Pro will have to get a heck of a start to do that though. You know, they will just run away. I think I do feel.
Oh,
Oh, that's not the race. That's just yeah.
I know, but that just
That's
still
just
that crash.
yeah. But
Damn.
yeah, Aerodev, I do feel that Simply's chances of winning the championship are pretty slim here. I think he just has to muster up 15, 20 points this race somehow and have Aerodev to crash out. But yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
it's difficult.
Erediv, I think this is probably Erediv's race to win, considering his pace at this track. And anything less than that is not going to be ideal for his championship hopes. And yeah, Simply is still in a position. I wonder if Simply is going to use some team orders today if Pre's ahead of him. I wonder if to keep himself alive in the championship, there might be some team orders there. What do you think, Slayer?
What did you say, Haphazard? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. I'm dealing with accents. I'm
I
not coming into the VC.
Yeah, okay. Well, I was saying that I wonder if Simply is going to use some team orders on if Pre is ahead of him by the end of this race, just so that he can get some extra points and keep himself alive in the championship.
And I do think the race is starting now, so let's get back there. Hopefully it does. And it is. We'll go for the formation lap now. And Aerodev takes it away. Tati not moving off the line. His engine is
I wonder
broken.
I wonder if he went for a small pee break and just had to rush back.
I think he'll just go and
Yeah.
punt simply for fun.
uh, yeah, so Simply, so I guess the grid right now, of course, Aerodiv's leading. Pre is right behind him. Catty and Simply on the second row. If Aerodiv does not have a good launch, he's probably going to he's probably going to be in some trouble because there'll be two cars just
Look
hitting.
at that weaving from PG. And meanwhile, Pasty is just being Raikkonen and going straight. But a gulf
Again,
has emerged between the field now, and Aerodev has made a big gap in front. I don't know how that it's gonna be for him. So it'll be interesting to see the start, and it'll be interesting to see if there are some crashes and if there is a safety car at the start. I think that's highly likely here at Bahrain, especially considering turn 1 and turn 2 is pretty tight. Haphazard, you're on
yeah,
mute? Yeah.
definitely.
So yeah,
Right, I'm
we're
sorry
just
about that.
going. Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, again, like you were saying, they're just trying to maintain the tires. You want to push your car to get those tire temperatures up, but you don't want to degrade your tires. That's the important factor here. Just keep the the degradation as low as possible because every percentage of tire is gonna matter in the end. Uh,
True.
if you're gonna go for that, soft to medium strat. Again, I've seen that soft to medium strat work perfectly here, so I think there would be some drivers hoping to go for it, but I'm not gonna quite up because the grid is starting to form up. We'll see one hell of a restart from these boys here.
These guys will have slightly cold tires as compared to the back runners because they did reach the grid earlier. I think that's just give and
If
take. That whoever reaches earlier will have the coldest tires.
Yeah, again,
That just makes it fair, to be honest.
hopefully we can see something. So I guess, yeah, right now the grid is
Let's go to the front.
finally set.
Sam, if we can, yeah. And it's lights out and away we go. And Aerodev gets a good start, but Pre the Pro and Catty also do. And will Catty be able to get P2? Actually, Catty gets a bad start. And Pre the Pro decides to send it down the inside. On Aerodev, can he make it stick? But Aerodev has the inside for this corner, but Pre the Pro still side by side with him. And they both will be spamming their ERS buttons. And that is PG spinning out in turn 1. And Pasty, and that's Jungle Lido out of the race. That's the same place that Roma Grosjean retired from the Bahrain Grand Prix, and that is purple sector 1 obviously for Aerodev, and the field has now settled down a bit. And Pasty in P9 now contending, and Pasty having a mega battle going into the S section. And Catty, yeah, go on now.
I wonder if PG Spin allowed Pre to give that position back to Aerodev because there was a yellow flag and he can't overtake any yellow flag condition. I
Simply
think
gets a bad
probably,
exit, he's getting robbed out of there.
Wow.
That's walking, not getting P7 for himself.
Yeah, this
And
is not
Pasty
the
gets
ideal. Oh, and
P8 for
Pasty
himself.
gets by.
Oh no,
my
and
God, but there's
has he
something
spun out?
wrong.
I thought he spun out. I think Simply's just
Something's wrong
lost
with
it. I
his
think
car.
something's wrong there.
Something's definitely wrong with that
Something's
car.
wrong
That's
there.
not right.
No, what?
Did he
what
lose an
happened?
end plate?
No, it's all
Did
intact.
he?
It's all intact. I don't know what happened. That's just all gone down the drain for Simply now. Oh no, that's so sad for the Alfa
Wow.
Romeo driver. Started P4, he's now in P11. Only ahead of a driver who spun out at the start.
Is he gonna go into the pits?
No, he does not. So
What
I'm
is
not
Simply
sure
doing?
What Simply is doing? Jungle Lido leaves. I think that's.
It feels like Simply is in AI mode for some reason.
Yeah,
The
I
pace
don't
is
know.
showing.
I don't know what's happened there.
Okay, so we'll leave Simply to manage his race. I think
Yeah.
there's still a chance he can climb back. Oh, and he's left the session.
Oh
Yikes!
no.
I wonder what's happening there. But yeah, looking at Contended Link, a nice start for him, going from P13 to P9. Of course, he's gotten lucky with simply losing pace and PG spinning out. But again, he's been able to
Pasty
overtake.
on a roll now.
Oh,
Gets P7 for himself. What a move that was.
right, yeah, definitely. I think Pasty just going for some easy overtakes right now for the first few laps. He's optimizing the fact that everyone's so close to each other.
Yeah.
And yeah, you can easily see him catching up.
G also having a moment there, I guess. He's just having a bad day at the office, and so is Simply Whiting, man. I don't know what happened to him. I had such high hopes for him today, but I wanted him to
Am I
keep his
seeing
champion.
FaZe actually close up
Um,
on Salty Sunny there? Oh, and Bobby tries to
Oh,
go
what
for
a move!
Wow,
What a
what a-
overtake from Bobby there.
Wow,
Yeah, nice.
took that corner perfectly.
Face
and,
fighter
yeah,
closing up on.
Yeah,
Sam,
and
can he go for the
Salty
move? He
Sunny there,
does.
and Sunny
He's
goes for
centered
a
around
move
the
there on
outside.
the inside. Was it the outside?
Was it?
Jeez,
Yeah, it
that
was
must
the
have taken
outside.
some balls.
Oh, face fighter makes it, and
Oh,
Bobby spun
Bobby
out,
spins.
and Mist has retired. That's
Oh,
the same place as
no.
Mazepin, I guess. Yes, that is the same
Oh,
place
no.
as Mazepin. Oh no.
That. Oh, I can feel the pain for my Alpine teammate there.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah. Oh, that's so sad, man.
And definitely, I think he must have lost traction coming out of turns
He will get
three.
DRS here. Oh, he doesn't actually. No, he does.
No. Okay, well yeah, he has.
But Caddy
Again,
doesn't have DRS. Caddy's
I
fallen
think it
out
was
of
just
it.
think he was just a few tenths or a few hundredths of a second off
Simply joined.
the DRS protection point.
Now it's redemption for Simply. 26 laps to go for him and a mountain to climb. A large one, I must say. And Face Fighter going off track. Pasty closes up on him. He will be looking to go some move into turn 1 if he can. And yeah, Pasty is just trying to get through this pack and got it for the top 3.
Okay, so as far as I understand, Simply's wheel glitched. That's why,
Oh no.
and his Wi-Fi was also making a mess there. That's why he lost so many places. That's per my investigation, anyways.
A bit of a train forming here? What do you think?
Yeah, with DRS,
Oh,
if let's
what?
say Sunny. Oh wow, whoa, that was a bit close there, FaZe.
Will
I think
Pasty
FaZe
go around
was-
the outside? Face puts his car very
Oh, he's
well on the
going
track.
on the inside.
But Pasty does have the inside line.
Pasty-
But
But
Pasty's
he's
on the
fighting
medium
it.
tire.
He's fighting it. He's definitely fighting it. FaZe still has
And
the
yeah,
better line
Pasty
here.
pulls out.
Yeah.
I think that was a
Yeah,
smart thing to
FaZe-
do.
Oh, and Walking Nut is all over Pasty's back right now because Pasty was not, in a good line when he entered turns 5, 6, 7. And wow, FaZe definitely defended that well. He
Yeah, he
stuck
placed his car
to
well.
his line.
I think FaZe has
But
handed
right
the control
now-
to someone else from what I see today.
He's paid someone else. He's paid Yanov here.
Oh no!
Yeah,
Simply
wow,
it's a
Simply gets a
penalty. That's just
5
ruining
second
it for him,
penalty.
man. That's just sad now.
How do you get a 5-second penalty for exceeding track limit?
I think he cut the whole corner. Just to gain on the field, I guess. He'll serve it in the pits
And-
probably.
I know Simply as a racer. I'm pretty sure that was a wheel glitch. There's no way Simply's gonna do that to his own race.
Yeah.
He's not gonna butcher it like
I
that.
don't know what's happened to his wheel. I don't think it's meant to be for Simply at this point. Unless Aerodev surprise
It's wheel-
retirement.
Yeah, again, Aerodev was one of those drivers who's been facing issues with his wheel as well in the past few races. So I would put it past him to retire. Imagine if Pri gets the championship after all this. That
Oh,
would
I'd be.
wonderful.
I don't know what I'd do, man. That'd be some different story in itself.
Yeah, but as we're speaking, Pri is very close to Aerodev at this
Yeah.
point. I want to
Even
say
Catty's
if
close
Pri-
up, and that's a walking nut. That should be a safety car. That has to be a safety car.
Yeah, that has to
That's
be one.
not a
but-
safety car. He's literally retired mid-track. Hello, stewards. Is this the new steward who's blind?
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is the new immersive safety car condition. You don't get one. That's the new condition. Yeah.
It is still mathematically possible
Oh.
for Pri. He's just 40 points away.
Yeah, he's very close. He's getting close, but I don't think he wants to go for a dive just yet. At
Catty's
this
getting
point, I don't think he's
closer
too desperate. Can we see the telemetry of these cars? I wonder how much ERS Pri is dumping at this stage.
Yeah.
I mean, Catty is one of those. You can see Catty's ERS level. He's dropped it so far. He's not
20%
even
almost.
saving it.
Yeah, 20, as I said.
Oh yeah, 19 definitely. What about Pri?
Let's go to Pri. Sam, if we can. I think that this top 3 is just forming a sort of a train at this point. Pri has 60%. And what about Dave?
Yeah, Dave's probably one of those drivers who's saving it at this
Yeah.
point. I wouldn't be surprised if he was 80% or something right now.
Oh no, you're very wrong.
Wow, damn.
So Pri,
Dave.
advantage
Yeah,
Pri.
Yeah, but again, if Pri even gets this done, if he takes P1 right now, he'll lose the benefit of DR.
On Pasty, but can Pasty go for a switch path?
No, I think he's just a bit too far back there.
I think Pasty and Mink have been very lucky that no safety cars have come out.
Oh, definitely. Just didn't mess up their strategies. But yeah, for Pasty and Mink right now, they don't need a safety car for a long
they
time.
don't.
They need to stretch these tires at least up till lap 18, 20, in my
Pasty
opinion.
tells me that he's going for a soft medium. So
Oh, definitely.
Yeah,
Medium
so-
soft is what you want to go for when you're
I
starting
think,
on medium.
Yeah, out of the top 10, that's surely you have fresh tires and you can easily do it.
And looking at Pasty, the only issue
will
for
he
him.
send it?
and-
Oh, Aerodev,
Oh,
cheeky
no,
move,
that's a move.
cheeky move.
That's a move for
Cheeky
TRS.
move, cheeky move. But Pri has a lot of ERS to expend here.
My okay. So your plan is to overtake in turn one. I get it.
Oh, this plan, I don't think it was the smartest one ever, was it? No,
No,
it
it isn't.
was
No, it
not.
isn't.
But he will have DRS
But
still.
yeah, but here's the thing, Slayer, we're forgetting. Aerodave had to dump all his ERS to keep Pre behind. Now, how will Pre keep Aero behind without
Yeah.
using the ERS?
And now Aero can save his DRS.
Exactly. I think that's what Aero is trying to do right now. Is staying behind Pre so he can. But Pre is moving away quickly.
He has pulled
Even
away.
wow.
Already 7 tenths the gap there.
Yikes.
I don't know what. Aero Thief, not the smartest decision, my man.
Yeah,
And
he's
I
lost
think
eight
you've just
tenths.
dug a
This
hole for
is.
yourself here because Catty's on your tail now.
But you can always see these cars will gain a lot
DRS zones,
in
yeah.
sector.
Oh
Yeah, in
no,
this
that's
DRS zone in
easy.
sector 3.
Losing it.
How many times will this guy lose his
I
car?
don't know.
Okay, so do you feel like Arrow is completely right now focused on? Oh, and Arrow goes wide into that corner. Yikes, that's not. Oh, and he goes wide again. Is this Catty's call to go for a move right now, right here? He's 3 tenths off. It's an easy move into turn one if he dumps all of his ERS right now. Slayer, what do you think? Should Catty go for the move or not? And
Aerodave
Arrow goes
quits.
into the
Aerodave
pit.
quits. Oh, interesting. So I think he's
Did he
definitely
lose
going to
his
the
front
two-stop.
wing? Is
I
he?
don't think he
Did he
did.
lose his front
Let's
wing?
check the Williams mechanics and let's see if they do have a front wing out for him.
Oh, and Fast is going for a move right here. Mink
It's
still has
difficult. It's
ERS.
difficult.
I think he's gonna go for it though. He's
He
very
has
close.
to.
Look at him.
He'll
He's
send
very
it,
close.
and he does send it.
Oh, and he does send on the inside.
Oh, it's gonna be
Wow.
close. It's gonna be close on the exit too, and it is. And Mink
Oh,
keeps it, but Pasty does have DRS now again, and he can again
that's
send it here.
but
It's a bit of a
Mink
train.
also has it at the same time. Oh, and
Oh,
both of them got a
no,
funny.
oh no, switchback from Sunny. Can he stick it? He does.
Oh wow.
Oh, this battle is interesting.
Oh,
Oh,
and
Sunny
then
gets pushed out. I think that's a penalty coming Mink's way, surely.
oh, and he's gonna dive on the inside. Fast is diving on the inside then. Oh wow.
But
I wonder
Pasty's
if
gearing gets messed up there.
oh
He will
wow.
get the DRS though. He's behind going into this corner.
Oh, whoa, they're very close.
And Pasty has
they've
the
been
DRS. Can he make the
fighting
move? He should.
turn one.
Surely.
Oh, definitely he's gonna move there. He's very close. He's got an ERS. He's gonna
Inside
stick it
line
on
for
the
Pasty,
inside.
and he does
Is he
stick
gonna go
it.
for a switchback? Is he gonna go for
He
a switchback?
tries, but
Is he trying for a
he
switchback?
tries and he does.
does.
Oh no! What is going on here? This
Oh
battle
my
is
god,
something else, man.
Mink, well played there, man. Oh wow.
And Pasty and Mink both from the bottom of the barrel, they move up to the cream now.
Yes, but I guess they still have to think about saving these tires. They
Yeah.
haven't. They have to save these tires. I know they're giving us one hell of a race right now.
Yeah, I don't
The
see the
moves
Delta
here.
2, so and I think that's Sunny going to the pits. Yes, that is.
I think did he have some damage?
Yeah, I do think he did. Let's stay on board him and we'll find out. And I do see a front wing coming out. No, I do not.
No. It's not. Luckily for him, he didn't lose any of the front wing. I think looking at that. Wait, was that a front wing?
I
That was a
don't-
pretty long pit stop.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
Wow. Yeah, the angle for the pit stop was really weird. So yeah, I definitely think there was a front wing change there. He couldn't have lost so many positions there. Yeah, but while I was speaking, looking at Mink and that incident, I think Mink just lost traction coming out of that corner. That is a pretty traction heavy. Oh, and 3 seconds for content in Mink while we're speaking. Basti also gets a move done on Mink as well. I think he got an easy move on in turn one. And yeah, just this is not helpful for Mink, this penalty. What about you, Slayer? What do you think about the penalties that's racking up right now for these boys?
Mink, it's difficult to say because I think a penalty does shake your confidence a bit, and yeah, he'll be looking to be more cautious now. And even more so because your rival in this race doesn't have a penalty, so it's going to be difficult for Mink to deal with this one.
So Pri is currently out right now. I think Pri and Catty are committing to the one stop.
So 20 seconds about
Aero-
the gap from Pre to Aerodave at this point.
I think Aero's probably playing a very smart game right here, seeing how hard it is to keep
Oh,
the
Pasty
cars
misses the apex.
behind
But he gets a better exit. I think that was strategic probably.
somehow. Yeah, but like I was saying, Aerodave is probably made a strategic, opted for the strategic move where he's going for the two stopper because he knows he'll be quicker on that compound in the end. And keeping these cars behind for him in the first stint was extremely hard, even though they were all on the same tire. So I think that's why Erediv decided to opt for the two stopper rather than the one stopper. And Pre and Catty, I think it's all gonna boil down towards the end where you'll be able to see if Pre's and Catty's one stopper worked out for them or not.
Yeah,
Because
totally.
Erediv will be clearly
Oh,
hunting him.
that was close.
Yeah, Erediv will definitely hunt them in the end. I think that's what I'll be expecting to see in the last few laps. But yeah, Pacey is actually doing a fairly
Pastry's
decent
DRS
job of
now.
keeping. Yeah, like I said, Pacey doing a fairly good job of keeping his keeping content Mink right behind him.
Yeah, that's why I was asking, let's see his DRS because I don't know if he's used up a lot of it.
This is where I think Mink will get the move done. Turn one, easy move on
It's
the
gonna be
inside.
difficult.
You
Actually, not
yeah,
so.
it's not gonna be.
So,
Yeah,
simply,
3 seconds more.
and
It's
Pasty
not.
is very close. He's right on his diffuser.
And he now has TRS as well, so he's gonna go for a move on the inside. Smart move.
Oh, he's on the
But
outside
Mink
still,
is still
and
staying on the outside. Mink still got a better exit on that corner, so he's
Mink at
able
this
to
corner
retain.
is something else, man.
Yeah, Mink definitely breaking
And
very
Pasty
late there.
just loses a lot of time there, from what I can see.
Ah,
This camera
you
is
know,
pretty good.
my only problem with this fight is the more they fight, the easier it's gonna be for Erediv to catch up and overtake them, and
Erode is
their fight
already
would
1 second
mainly
behind these guys, so
yeah.
he's already got their DRS now. And as I said, the gap 20 seconds now to the leader, almost. So yeah, I think an average pit stop around here is also 20 seconds, but Aerodev will have the disadvantage of worse tires in the end, and yeah, that will
Mm,
show.
no, not really. If he's going for a two stopper, then
Catty in the
no,
pits.
Erediv would
Catty's
have.
in the pits.
Yeah, Erediv won't have bad tires in
Oh
the end
no,
if he's
that's
going for
that's
a
an
two
Alfa
stopper.
Romeo that simply lost it.
Again, Face Fighters
No,
overtaking him at this point. Yikes, this is not
this
turning
is
out
not.
well for Simply. The fact that Face overtook him is not good.
Yeah, I don't know what I think about that one now. Catty emerges about 5, 6, 7 seconds behind Aerodev. So, oh no, he's lost it again. He's gonna get lapped by his teammate soon. Oh, how this was gonna turn out for Simply and how it is.
It definitely feels like
Yeah,
Ricardo and Antonoris Monaco 2021.
yeah, Simply Ricardo.
Wow,
Oh no,
simply
that's
I
Axel Bobby losing it. Will that be a safety guard? No, it's not.
oh,
Oh
and
no,
Aerotape
Aerodev, did
completely
he?
loots his
He,
car.
yeah.
Oh wow, yeah,
Oh,
he lost his rears coming into that corner. I think. Ah
old
wow,
tires?
that was
But
pretty
it shouldn't be.
lucky. No, I just think traction was an issue
Yeah.
staying behind the torque of these cars. Wow, that Mink goes off as well. Jeez, that corner is his kryptonite there. He's gone off so many times there. Oh, and Pasty's gonna easily get a move there. I think Mink should just get
I
DRS,
think he'll try
break
to.
and
I
get
think Pasty
DRS.
will wait for DRS.
Yeah, yeah,
He does get DRS,
yes, so yeah,
but
it's gonna
Mink
be
gets
an
a
easy
better
move for
exit.
Pasty.
But I think it should be a move for Pasty there.
Yeah, definitely. DRS is quite
And
powerful
even
in this
Dave.
call. Oh, and then Aerodave is gonna
Oh,
go for a move
three
as well.
wide.
Oh, it's going 3 wide. Aerodave covers Pasty. Mink is gonna try to go for a move on the inside, try to cover Pasty as well. Mink keeps it in control. Will he
Almost.
have a better exit?
No, he does not.
Oh no, but he has DRS now. Pasty does not. I
That's
don't
unlucky
think
for
Pasty
Pasty. No,
will.
he
Oh
does.
wait, no, Pasty does have DRS
Then
because
who?
Aerodave was right ahead of him.
Pasty
Aerodave didn't
goes
have
around the
DRS.
outside. Will he get it done? It's difficult to say right now. No, he
Oh
does
wow,
not. He
the,
backs out
both
of
of
it.
these guys. Oh
These guys
wow.
are
Okay,
neck to
these
neck
guys.
here.
Yeah, these guys are gonna have like an after race conversation about how close they were to each other at every single lap.
And
But
I
this
think
is
it'll be
why
a
we
good
love
one.
Bahrain. This is why we love Bahrain is because of all these corners, beautiful corners that give you these overtaking opportunities and allow you to stay close, which is very important here. But yeah, again, Pasti gets DRS. I don't think he'll probably go for a move here. He's just a bit too far back to go for a dive. And yeah, I think the best way to overtake someone right now is to do it in turn one. Yeah, so again, Erediv 17 seconds behind Pre. Considering Pre is on 13 lap pole, soft, and now he's pitting. I still think Pre managed his race quite well, at least his first stint quite well. And now he doesn't have to worry about anything.
That's
Uh,
now.
with
Let's see how close it is. Wait. I'm sorry to cut you off there, but let's see how far back.
Pre
And
will be a bit far
can he
back.
come out ahead of Catty? Yes, he can.
Yes, he can definitely.
But Aerodev's undercut has worked wonders for him. But
Yes, but
5 lap
Erediv
old
is
tires.
yeah, Erediv is on 5 lap old tires, and by my understanding, I think he's gonna go for a two stopper. Stretching these tires for I don't know 15, 16 more laps will be coming very close to a puncture, and you don't want to be doing that when your rival Pre the Pro is so quick that he was able to overtake you and keep you behind for at least one lap. So yeah, I think Erediv right now is probably wants to put some quality laps and keep Pre behind because Pre is looking extremely quick in the race right now, and it's gonna be something special to watch both of these two fight each other at the end. I think we've seen Bree always manage his tires well. So yeah, let's see what happens in the end. What about you, Slayer? What do you expect from this race in the end?
I think it's going to be a very close battle for the top two spots, if I'll be honest.
Yeah, definitely. So again, just to take a small recap, because Mink and Pasty haven't pitted yet, Mink and Pasty are currently in P2, P3. They have track
They're going for a
position at
soft
the
medium
moment.
clearly. And they won't be pitting anytime soon. I think another 5
So
laps probably.
again, if Mink and Pasty do pit, they'll be right behind Catty. Of course, they're gonna have a bigger bit of a gap between them and Catty, but yeah. Oh, and Catty goes for a move there. Wow.
Whoa.
We didn't see it, but that's. I wonder how much ERS Catty used there to get ahead
Catty
of
is
Pre.
provisional P2 now. Um,
Yeah, definitely provisional P2 right now.
so
Yeah,
interesting
and
how things.
like I was saying, Mink and Basti, if they pit in the next few laps, they'll be coming. They'll probably take P6 and P7, which is not a bad result considering at what places they started from.
Yeah, true. And Peter Pro is falling back from these medium tires. So I'm not sure. Oh,
Yeah,
I
I don't know. Catty's got 2 laps under that tire. I wonder if it's just the fact that Free's tires were a bit cold at his initial outlap that Catty was able to get the jump on him. But I guess those tires will die sooner in the end. So Pre will have to do the tough work at the later stage of
Catty's
this
caught up by
race.
a lot already. He's caught up by 3 seconds to 3. No, I mean
And
Aerodave.
Catty now, of course, has the benefit of DRS from
And tires.
Basti. Oh yeah, and tires as well. And Pre, I believe Pre must
Can
have
Pasty
DRS
keep
as
it around the
well.
outside? Oh, that's free!
Ooh,
Oh,
oh,
ho,
he almost
ho.
went on. He almost hit Pasty there. That was extremely close for
Either of them.
for Pre there. Jeez, that was very late on the brakes. Somehow he's still within DRS range.
Well, I don't
How
know.
is this possible?
Well, this is F1 for you folks,
Uh,
and I don't think Pasty will keep DRS to Catty at this point. Yeah, he does not.
no, no, definitely Cat is definitely going. I think Cat is.
Catty,
Oh
is he
wow,
already
he's gonna
sending
go
it?
for a move.
no, he goes
Oh,
wide,
he
and
goes.
that will
Oh,
be
it
a
was
warning,
wide
surely.
there. No, I think he let the throttle. He let off the throttle
Yeah, that's
enough to
right. Yeah.
not get a warning there. Yeah, I think Catty needs to just wait for the DRS zone. Getting DRS of Mink would just be the cherry on top and would just make sure that Mink doesn't fight Catty, which Mink always loves to do. He always loves to fight someone if he's got the chance to do it. I think he's a pretty good defender in that scenario. And again, Pre will of course get DRS of Pasty as well. I think this is where we see Pre going for a move. And again, Catty just waiting for DRS. Again, an easy move with DRS. I don't think Mink's gonna challenge much, but again, split stream is gonna go for a dive. No, he takes a peek at it, but decides not to do it. But yeah, one important point is now Pri has to go for a
Pre is
move
going for a
quickly
move.
on Mink.
Can he do it? He should be able to. But you know that content wing is good around this corner. But Pre is better. And
I
he
think
does
those
get the
tires
move
are
there.
dying right now.
Yeah. They
Those
have to pit
16 lap
soon.
old tires are dying.
Um,
Yeah.
Pasty's race engineer tells me that they're on 60% wear at this point.
Wow. Eh, Okay, that's good.
That's not good for these guys.
Wait. What did he say?
These tires are at 60% wear.
Oh, Pasty tires. Okay. 60% for Pasty.
Yeah, I think it should be more down. That told me about a lap
Wow.
ago.
I wonder if he's gonna take it to 80 and then pit. I still think it would be frankly early for the soft tires. I know Pre took it till lap 13, but yeah, asking 13 laps in the end to maintain that pace would be a difficult ask. And yeah, here's the thing. I wonder what Aerodave is thinking right now with his pit strategy. I want to be a fly on Aerodave's pit strategy right now, or pit wall right now, just to see what's happening there.
And
Oh
both of
wow.
these guys dive into the pits now. So
One
let's see what tires they decide to go on. It should be the soft tire, obviously.
So one key information is simply has just stated in TierX that his teammate is on negative 4 laps of fuel.
Oh no! He needs a
Um,
safety car. I think he was expecting to get one, but he didn't.
I don't know how you get negative 4 laps, but I think that must have been an over exaggeration from
No,
Simply's side.
I think he was like, safety car will come. I will just go on to lead mix and regain it all. But
Oh,
that
I
didn't
definitely agree
happen.
with you that I definitely agree with you that he must be. Can we see? Yeah, he's on yellow. He's on yellow fuel tag. You can see it up there.
Oh no!
Yeah, so it's
Oh
it's not
no!
false. But Pri is still not, letting that lead go away. He's still staying with them. What he needs to do right now is coast his car, or take it easier on the fuel right now.
And we did have a question in chat asking what assists are on. Everything is on except for the pit assist, I think. The pit entry assist is off. And the
I
pitting assist
think.
is off. Apart from that, everything is on. Yeah.
Oh yeah, TRX is allowed to put full
Yeah.
traction control on, but tier 1 is not
Yeah,
allowed to.
tier
They're
1
only
is
allowed to
allowed
put
no
medium.
assists.
Okay. Oh
They're
wow,
not allowed
and Pri
ABS.
was still going for a move.
Oh,
You know,
good move, good move.
uh, yeah,
But can he
definitely
have
a
the
good
exit?
move.
Does he have the exit? He does. He certainly
And
does.
he'll have DRS, so he'll have DRS to go for a move right now.
Oh, he does back out of it. I think they're
Oh,
working together
he
to catch
back.
up to Aero.
Yeah, I think maybe they're probably hoping to catch up right now.
Smart move, smart
But
move.
here's the thing. Caddy doesn't know that Pri is not having. He doesn't have enough fuel to complete this race.
Uh,
So
well,
yeah,
yeah, all these guys have a transparent tank, but only Pre has a yellow tank next to his name. So, oof,
Pri is not looking good right now. It's not
it's
looking
not
good for
looking
his
good for
race.
him. He needs to manage fuel, and that's going to be difficult to do when you have a raging Red Bull behind you.
Probably explains why Pri was faster than Aero at the start of the race. Is
Yeah,
probably because he underfueled his car
by a lot.
severely. Yeah,
And
again, simply. I wonder if we see simply cause a safety car soon just to save his
yeah,
teammates.
I think that's what it's going to be at this point for Alfa Romeo. I don't see it working out any other way for these guys. Because the Pro, from what Simply tells me, is going to be way short on fuel, like way short. It's not going to be half a lap or anything. Like he can just finish the race on low fuel mode or something. It's going to be 4 laps. So that basically rules him out. I think he'll still get classified though, but still, I don't know, man. I don't like this. Yeah,
I
still
think
see
if he
that yellow fuel
starts,
tank.
if he starts to manage his fuel enough, he starts coasting, he starts lifting out of these corners, he might be able to
Oh,
retain
Pasty,
P3.
fastest lap there. Oh, that's Space Fighter losing
Oh,
it.
and that space fighter. Oh, wait.
That was very close with the
Oh,
Ferrari there. And Pasty does get the move done into turn 1 now. But contending hot on his tail now.
yeah. Again, the key focus right now is these guys are on fresh softs. They'll have a lot of pace in those tires, so I wonder if they're gonna catch up to Catty and Pre right now. The
Actually,
more important fact is Aerodave is on 11 lap old tires, which I wonder how long those things would survive.
actually, one thing we didn't notice, haphazard,
Mm-hmm.
the second DRS zone is before the place where you usually would make an overtake. So, I think Pasty did get the DRS going into that straight as well.
Definitely. I think you're correct with that. Looking down at the field, though, I think the Ferrari boys are having a relatively good race.
Decent race, good points for the team.
Yeah, definitely.
And
Yeah, but
Catty sends it. Well,
pretty
not a
easy move
send,
considering with DRS. Yeah.
And who are they coming to lap now? Is that PG? Yeah, that is PG.
It,
So have they
this
already
one,
lapped Simply? Yes, they have.
yeah,
No,
definitely.
wait. Where is
No,
P?
wait,
Achha, he's
no,
there.
no.
But yeah, they did lap Simply. So, ooh,
That must have not felt.
yikes.
Yeah, but like I was saying, the fight between Pri and Catty reminds me of sort of Verstappen, Leclerc. How Leclerc was baking a bit early just to give Verstappen the move in turn 1, and then he
Yeah.
took it in turns 4. Yeah, we might see
Pretty
something
difficult,
like
man. But I think
that come
Aerodave
into play
has
later
got
on.
this one sealed. These guys are not really gaining on them too much. I think,
This
as well as this
this is
race, he has the
Catty.
championship sealed too at this point. I mean, not mathematically, but theoretically and sensibly, yes, he does have this championship in the bag.
Catty has a 4 lap advantage over Aerodave right now.
PG
Do you
retired.
think
Will
Catty
that be a
can
safety
catch
car? He's retired on a
Sector
dangerous
2 and
spot.
Sector 3
Let's see
safety
where
car?
he retired. Not so dangerous. If there was
But
sim damage, that would have been
yeah.
what do you call puncture. We
Yeah,
haven't
true.
seen one safety car gun. I don't know if the settings are correct. Because there is no way that you don't get a safety car for this. And even for the crash that we saw on the main
True.
straight, that was
Yeah.
like, I don't know if they've got the
Yeah.
settings wrong or something.
I don't know. Sometimes this game reacts badly. I think
Yeah.
Xbox has the
I
game
last
on Xbox has some of its bugs. But again, looking at the tire degradation, I think Catty is probably the one who has the closest chance of getting this win.
Yeah. I think Pasty is looking at a theoretical podium considering Aerodave's fuel issue.
But Pasti has to catch up a lot, and you
No,
are
if you run out
forgetting
of
that
fuel, it doesn't matter to be honest.
Oh,
He's just
true.
gonna
Yeah,
stop on
because
the track.
yeah, but if he goes into low fuel mode, then that's gonna be the worst thing for him. I don't think he should do that. I think giving up some of his speed just to finish the race in proper fuel mode would be the
Or
ideal strategy.
I don't know if this makes sense to you, but even if he runs out of lap on fuel on lap 26 probably, and he does decide to finish, I think a 20-second gap is going to be hard to close.
With low fuel mode on, I don't
Yeah.
think so. I mean,
I'm not sure though. It's a
you
long shot.
you have to understand that Pasti is on new soft tires.
That is true.
and Mink is right behind him as well. So Pasti is going to carry Mink and Pasti, towards Pre in the end, and that's going to be a three-way fight for the podium.
I think the worst thing that could be for Pre is P5
Oh
probably.
wow, Mink goes for a
Oh,
move
good
there.
move. But
The
Pasty has
only
inside
issue,
line.
yeah,
And
sorry, yeah, like you were saying, Pasti at the inside line, but
DRS stolen.
unfortunately couldn't defend. Oh wow, DR is stolen as well. Damn, that that must burn a bit for Pasti because he must have had to use a lot of ERS just to keep himself
Actually, not
behind
so.
Mink.
How much does he have? Let's go and check once.
I think he had somewhere around 13% or something,
Oh.
as far as I remember.
Content Link is on 60% ERS right now,
Funny
from what I see. And he's on 20%. So I think Pasty's just gonna chill out, and I think he's just gonna use that 3-second penalty to his advantage, probably.
Yeah, Pasty's lost 1 second there. My God, that's
He just has to stay
bite him
within 3
later in
seconds.
this. Oh yeah, true, because Mink has the penalty.
He just has to
But
chill
I
out and drive.
true.
Because Pre the Pro
Wow,
is
Pre
certainly
is
gonna run out of
using
fuel.
all of his ERS right now. Just
I think he knows he's gonna run out sometime. He's just trying to ruin Catty's race too in the process.
yeah, the only issue right now I'm having is both Content, Mink, Pasty, and Catty and Pre. They need to understand that they have to work together to catch Aero and the guy ahead. If these guys are just gonna fight against each other, it's not gonna work out for them in the end.
Yeah, that is true, but um,
I mean, you
I'm
can
very
see.
shocked about what happened to Pre-Man. Still, 4 laps under fuel. That's just absurd.
If he's 4 lap under fueled,
He
and
should run
then
out
this
soon
is
enough.
probably the last lap. Yeah,
Last
this
full
should be
lap.
the last lap. Yeah, last full lap before he runs out of fuel and he just enters low fuel mode.
Is there any way to
Unless
go into
simply was
cockpit
over.
cam and we can see his steering wheel and find out how much fuel he has?
Yeah, there should be.
No, I don't think we
No,
can
no,
into
no. There's
cockpit
no.
cam.
There's no.
Yeah.
No, no.
Oh,
There's
and the
no way.
Ferraris intra-team battle there. And
I
Stelly
think.
Sunny, nice move.
Yeah, because Sunny's on the fresher
Better tire,
compound right
yeah.
now. It's on
Good
softs.
decision
Yeah,
from the
so.
Ferraris. Even though they won't be catching up to P5, but still, yeah, it's fine. I mean,
But it helps them to make sure that they have P6 and P7.
yeah,
Okay.
at
Well,
least one of those.
to be fair, it's Phase right
Yeah,
behind
they're in
Bobby
no
and
man's land at
Simply.
this point.
Exactly.
So Ferrari just need to chill out and enjoy this race. P6 and 7, decent points for them.
Considering that the biggest, title content. Well, considering that the Alpines are not going to get any points, and so McLaren are getting points, but relatively compared
But
to
Pasty's
McLaren,
dropped out.
Ferrari will be.
He's 2.3 seconds off now. He needs to get on with this. He can't afford to lose much more time now. And Stelly Sunny did steal the fastest lap too. So yeah, Pasty needs to get a move on and stay within 2 seconds at least, just to be safe.
Yeah. Okay. Let me take a look at
The standings.
any updates. Well, no, not the standings, but any updates with regards to the race conditions from Simply YT. He's been updating us a lot recently with regards to what's happening with his teammate. He's wondering if there's something additional there. But yeah, so like we were saying, last lap for for Pre, and this is where we should start to see him. But here's the thing: I haven't seen Pre's fuel mode turn to red. I wonder if it goes to red in low fuel mode or not.
Yeah, we will
Wow,
find out
Pre.
soon enough.
So again, Catty has the RS. It's gonna be not an easy move, but he's a bit too far back there. Yeah, but again, it should be an easier move in turns 4. But Catty doesn't have DRS, and I think I saw Pre having a lot of DRS there. Sorry. Yeah, Pre is just doing a stellar job at keeping Catty behind, but it's just a question of how long he can keep Pre
I want to see
behind.
Pre's fuel
Sorry,
tank.
I think the FIA want to see Pre's fuel tank at this point just to see
No
if there's
fuel
anything
sample.
left there.
Pri gets DSQ'd because of not having 1 liter of fuel in his car. Vettel moment.
It's an Aston Martin moment, to be honest.
Yeah.
And again, a well-managed race from Erediv. I didn't expect to see this from Erediv, but he's managed his tires very well to the point where Catty and Pri cannot catch up. Can we see the relative pace between Catty and Pri and Erediv? I mean, in the race directory, just to see what laps Erediv has been
They've just
putting
got this
on.
one sealed, man. He doesn't need to worry about too much.
Mhm. Yeah, 16 seconds? What's happened to Pri? Oh, he's gone low fuel mode. Pri's got low fuel
no,
mode.
he's lost it. He's lost it.
It's
He's
18
lost it.
seconds.
Oh no.
19 seconds. I told you that's not gonna work out with low fuel mode. Mink just caught up to him. Past is about to overtake him.
No, no.
This is. Oh, I'm pretty sure the Ferraris are gonna catch up as well. This is not turning out to be the best race for the Alfa Romeos. Oh my. Oh jeez. Three is
no,
gonna lose
Pri.
so much. I said it in the middle of the race. It's best to coast and lift and lose that time gradually than lose it all in the last
At this point, he's
2
gonna lose
laps.
out to Sunny as well.
Yeah. No, he's gonna lose out to everyone
Yeah,
at
he's
this
gonna
point.
lose out to even his teammate who he had lapped. Probably. Yeah, I mean, Cindy's like 2 minutes behind at this point. Oh, what?
And face spin out of nowhere, just face decides to spin. Oh my god, keep it on track, kid.
Yeah, he literally is a kid. But Pasty, 2.7 seconds is a gap between him and the podium. Just 2 tenths. He needs to maintain that, and I don't think he is. Is he out of the
He'll
3
log-
seconds? Oh, that's very close. And he pits.
Can we? Is this did Pre solve his like fuel issue or something right now? Is he on pace?
I don't.
We'll
think
see
so.
Sunny here. We see Sunny here. He's getting closer to Pre.
But Pri is still going like decent pace, I guess.
I think he
That
must have
slow.
regained some fuel back.
No.
Yeah, he's still
No, he's
slow.
still
He's
slow.
still very slow.
Oh, I think that's the wrong Alfa Romeo we're watching. Yeah, that's
Oh,
Simply.
okay. Oh shit. Why is simply that slow then?
Because Simply is lapped.
No, my.
Simply is about
Simply
to
is about to unlap.
Sunny. He's gonna
No.
unlap himself from Pri, but he's gonna get lapped by Sunny soon.
Way. No way.
Oh no! And
No,
Sunny
I think
will
simply
get the
just.
move done
I
for
think.
P5
I think
now.
simply unlapped himself.
Yeah,
there.
now he needs to get another move, like another lap on him, which is very difficult.
Oh wow, Sunny just got. Bobby's gonna. If this continues, Bobby might have a chance to overtake Pre here.
Yeah, Bobby has an easy chance to overtake Pri here. He's just one straight away, and there's like still 2 laps left.
Look at that 120, 130 kilometers, 150 kilometers restriction.
This is
That's
just
like-
sad. I think at some point even low fuel mode stops working.
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it shouldn't. At this point, why is Pre even braking? He doesn't need to. He just needs to hold the throttle and hope to God that he can finish this race. Oh, it's on the last lap right now. It's on the last lap. He just needs to keep it. He just needs to keep it contained. But I think this might be a good thing for Pre. If Pre gets lapped by Aero, then as soon as Aero crosses the finish line, Pre will,
His
of
misery
course, have a
ends.
chance. Exactly. I think Pre
I
needs
think
to
Pri
go.
is slowing down on purpose, to be honest.
Oh, but Bobby's right between Aero and
It's a question for P6
And-
or for your
yeah
dignity.
no. Bobby's gonna get that. Bobby's gonna get that overtake
Yeah,
done
Bobby's getting that
before.
done easily. But importantly,
But yeah,
Mink has gained 3.5 seconds on Pasty, and his
Wow.
Pasty's hopes of getting a podium have now slimmed by a lot. He needs to get 5 tenths in this remaining lap. 6 tenths make that, 7 tenths make that, I think that's sealed. Yeah, I think that's already sealed. And that's a Ferrari. Who's that?
It's
That's
Sunny.
Sunny. Sunny. I
Yes,
don't
it's
think it
Sunny.
matters, to be honest.
Because Bobby's the only one behind him right now. So
And
yeah,
Pre finishes. Yeah, even
P7.
Catty. Oh,
Wow,
the guy you
P7
were
for
battling
Pre.
the whole race just lapped you.
Yikes! I don't think Pre will ever make that mistake of underfilling his car ever again.
And that is contending
Wow.
finishes of the podium. Unfortunately, Pasty took things a bit too easy and lost the podium today. And he
Oh,
no, he just did that on purpose.
jeez, wow, okay.
Whoa, Sunny. Um,
And he's still squirming a lot. I think he must have overheated his tires or
yeah,
something.
probably. It's fine. I think the order is sealed now. But Aerodev importantly takes the win here at Bahrain, which puts him into the lead of the championship now. And it's
As
he
well,
can see
well.
the light at the end of the tunnel from here onwards. Catty takes P2, great race for him. Contending from the bottom of the barrel takes P3, Pasty 2 close behind in P4. Unfortunately, he messed up his chance to get a podium, but and behind him, Stealthy Sunny and Axel Bobby, both the Ferraris, just chilling out and enjoying themselves, and yeah, not doing much. I think they want to get a photo finish or something. Yeah, they are
Yeah, I
trying to
think
do that.
somehow Mink always gets the best out of this track. He started from P13,
And
ended up on
Ferrari
the
are trying to
podium.
get a photo finish here. So nice to watch there.
Yeah, but like I was saying, Mink just started from last and on
Yeah,
the podium.
Ferrari
He's
do get a
just
photo finish there. So great one there. I think if you save the replay, you could get a nice photo there. Sam, save the replay for us. And contending gets a very well deserved driver of the day. And as we see Aero there doing his little funky dance and coming out of the podium and takes the trophy here at Bahrain, takes the top step of the podium. What a race for him, what a race. Just perfect. And yeah, so that is the podium sealed there. And yeah, let's go to the podium. Let's take a look at the finishing order now. Haphazard, why don't you take us through?
yeah, sure. Just give me a second. I was taking a look at the details, but yeah, Erediv of course finishes in P1, followed by Catty, contended Mink. Of course, both of them got P2, P3 respectively, followed by Pasty, Stealthy Sunny, Axel, Bobby, Pre the Pro, Face Fighter is simply YT, and the non-finishers are PG, Walking Nut, Mist, and Chungle Naidu.
And yeah, so let's get our podium finishers into the VC now with us, and yeah, let's have a chat with these guys. So it's Aerodev, Catty, and Mink. Yeah.
Again, just getting a recap. Erediv started on pole, had a bit of a feisty start, but again retained that position until Pre overtook him, and then Erediv decided to go for the undercut strategy and decided to pit 5 to 6 laps early. Ended up working for him in the end. Pre unfortunately was able to maintain his pace for a long time in the race, but yeah, ended up losing a lot of positions because of his fuel issue. And Mink, of course, capitalized on his medium to soft strategy and ended in a perfect P3.
Yeah, and I am still waiting for the podium finishers to join the VC, but yeah. So, what do you think about this race, man? A great race and a lot of drama as well. So, yeah, absolutely
Yeah,
insane.
definitely a lot of drama here. Funny enough, there was not a single safety car drama, but there was still enough drama to entertain us to a certain extent.
Yeah, I am still trying to get these guys into the VC for an interview, but they are not joining. I don't know what for, but yeah.
I think maybe it's I wonder if it's a bit too late for them or let me see if I can ping them in TierX.
Yeah, I did try to pick them, but and they are still chatting, but I don't know.
Yes, there are, buddy.
Oh, they
Yes,
are
there
in
are.
VC,
Yes.
they said, but I don't see anyone in the VC. Ask them to join chat room if they
Yeah,
can.
they're on Xbox PC.
Yeah,
They
then
can't join
can you
us.
drag them?
How do we drag? I can't drag them, unfortunately. Can you try that?
I don't see the Xbox PC. I don't have the Xbox role, but yeah, just ask them to come
Shit.
into chat room.
Sam. Oh yeah. Okay, just give me 1 second. I'll just join them.
Ask them to come into chat room, and then we should have a podium interview on our hands. But nevertheless, guys, it has been an absolutely insane days and a lot of late drama there. And yeah, it's just a great race always here at Bahrain. A lot of crashes, no safety cars for some reason, but what can we do about that now? So yeah, absolutely immense. And I would like to have a chat with Preetha bro after this race, after this podium interview, and see what he was thinking, what was going through his head, because yeah, just a bit too weird here. And yeah, we do have the podium finishers here, and I will have them join us.
Slayer, they're
Yeah,
in the
I
chat
did
room.
get them. So let's start with P3. Contented Mink, great race man, podium for you. Close knit battle with Tasty throughout the race, and yeah, in the end you had to consolidate for a 3 second penalty, which you did very well. So tell us about the race.
Yeah, it was a very exciting race. Mistake in qualifying meant I had to start from the back, and the first few laps were very scary. A lot of people flying all around, including myself also. But once it settled down, I realized I was probably in contention for fourth against Pasty. And yeah, we were within DRS the whole race. I realized I did have a little bit more of pace, but every time I went in front, the 3 DRS zones always brought him back. So with about 8 to 9 laps to go, I decided to stick behind for 3 laps and recharge from 20-30% all the way to 80 and get ahead of him in the first straight and then dump DRS through the whole lap to just get out of DRS. And that was enough for me to start building a gap then.
Well,
But I
congratulations,
feel,
man. That
yeah,
was a good
I
race from
mean,
you.
yeah, in the end, the podium is only because of Preet having a
Yeah,
issue. So I feel it's not as deserved. He was the one who really deserved to be up here.
I think he underfueled his car by like 4 laps, from what Simran
Yeah,
told us. So yeah, very disappointing from him.
yes.
So yeah, congratulations on the P3. Good 21 points for you, and that would help in getting some positions in the championship. But let's
Hopefully.
move on to our P2 finisher, who is Catty. Catty, great race man, good moves throughout the race, and yeah, good top three battle until the pit stops. But yeah, tell us about it.
Yeah, I mean, it was a decent race. First stint, I was pushing quite hard just to stay in the DRS, but then at the end, like I kind of slipped out of it. But then after the pit stops again, I was in Pre's DRS and then overtook him. And I was very surprised when I saw Pre pull off to the left. I didn't know what was happening, so it's very unfortunate for him. But yeah, uh, it helped me, so
Yeah, he underfueled his
not a
car
bad
by four
race.
laps, so that's what cost him today. And nevertheless, 25 points for you. Congratulations, man. But moving on to our winner today, an expected winner in all races usually, Aerodev. Congratulations, that puts you in the lead of the championship today. And how was the race for you?
Yeah, I was actually well off the pace in the first stint. So that's why I did the massive undercut. And I had to start saving tires from the beginning.
But that
And
undercut did help you a lot.
yeah, but I was actually pretty afraid that I would get a puncture because I finished the race with around 75, I think.
Ooh.
So, and I started saving tires from so that was pretty risky. But I was lucky with Mink and Pasty battling. They didn't really hold me up, so that was good. So, I mean, Pre should be up here, maybe
Yeah.
even though. So it's really unlucky to see that.
Yeah, I
Uh,
guess, yeah, that underfueling thing, you must have heard it here in the VC as well. And yeah, I don't know what was going through his head. I'll have a chat with him after this one. But yeah, congratulations, and you have the lead of the championship. Hopefully, you can seal it off
Yeah.
in Belgium.
Yeah, Erdev, I have one question. Were you thinking about a two-stopper in this race at any point once you started when you ended your first stint? Was that in your mind there?
The only reason I would have gone for a two-star was to get the fastest lap, but I didn't have a gap. So, I mean, it was in my mind, but I knew the one stop would make it. So there was no real need to do the 2-stop, but it was in my mind for the fastest lap. But they were right behind me, so I couldn't do that.
All right, okay. That's great. Yeah, again, a well-managed race from your side. I think in the end you had more pace compared to everyone else in the field, and you managed your tires very well. So yeah, good job.
Yeah, congratulations, man. 30 points. And that concludes our podium interviews for today. So, Haphazard, it has been a topsy-turvy and up and down filled race. Yeah, really enjoyed this one. And if you do want to get more updates on our league, you can follow us on Instagram at the rate Indian Racing Community. Follow us on Twitter at the rate Racing Indian, and our Discord link and all our other links are mentioned in the description box below. If you want to join us for racing, unfortunately next round is the last one, but there is always a next season, and yeah, you can join us for that. But yeah, Haphazard, that was a great race, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, that is me, Slayer, signing off for tonight, and have a good night, everyone.